All right, yo, it's your boy Yoshi Kid Neo, and we are back in the world of Boridil, the Ruination of Boridil. And today's session, the party's going to get to the Bloodstone Plateau, super easy, because they're following a trail. Nothing happened on their way to Krago, nothing's going to happen on their way out. Not yet, anyway, unless they go back to Krago, and then some shit might go down. Because, you know, the Neverbloom has been given in a wheel of cheese to one of the nobles, and shit's about to go down. So, today, I think the party have made their way to the Bloodstone Plateau, and they're going to explore that for a little bit. The main thing that's going to happen is they're going to go to a place called the Bloodstone Tower and fight some vampires, because why not? Let's have vampires in the middle of the desert, because no one's done that before. So should be fun, will be fun, hopefully, for viewers. I don't know. Anyway, the music has nothing to do with what's going on. I just wanted to hear the song. This is the song that I used for Skullport in the last campaign. In theory, I can use it for any type of like shady business or shady city. So, but anyway, let's go ahead and get into it. Jeffrey's running late. His ass is probably asleep, honestly. So we'll see. But anyway, let's begin.
Voice what I use.
Do the Darth Vader voice. Is there a Darth Vader voice?
I got one here. This one. That code's gonna get you killed.
He sounds like a ghost.
Is it really?
No. Yeah.
Listen, you don't know shit.
Stop it.
Batman.
You don't know the power.
Yeah,
of
the Kylo
dark
Ren
side.
voice sounds closer, I think.
This
Oh.
is Darth Vader.
That's
I
Darth
actually
Vader.
think this one.
That's not Darth Vader. That's Kylo Ren.
Anyway, they both sound like. I think that's just how Brady talks. It makes it sound.
No, this one's Kylo.
That one
You
is
can tell
Kylo
the
too.
difference. But this
The
is
Darth Vader voice isn't. No, it's not staticky
and your
enough.
father. I think this
They
one
sh-
is even closer.
Yeah, that one.
There we go.
There you go.
Yes.
That's it.
Let the hate flow through you.
Yeah, there needs to be a Darth Vader NPC.
Join me on the dark side. They have more fun
Join me on the
anyway.
dark side of the moon as we rock out the classics.
Also kidding. Let me hold on. I think everyone's favorite, my favorite voice that I do. This
What is it? You like this? I like this.
Yeah, the pixie.
Bruh, speaking of Joe, what happened to that voice changer?
Which one?
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah.
It was a trial. The fat kid one.
That shit had me rolling. He's like, what do you think you guys doing?
sounded like such a bitch. So good.
I don't agree with that.
Oh my god, that was so funny. Damn it,
Alright,
you should download that just for the one shot.
Hey, I don't know what you guys want. I guess I'll follow you.
Hey, why'd you hit me?
It's like a wuss.
Hey, why is there a dagger sticking out of me?
I don't agree with it, but I'll go along.
Alright, I texted Jeffrey a meme of Kratos throwing away the computer.
So like Ron Swanson, but Kratos.
Yeah, exactly. I guess so, yeah. Anyway, we'll go ahead and get started, and when old boy finally decides to join us, he'll join us. Which is actually really awkward because, like, this whole next part is literally his side quest. So, well,
Hope he
okie
shows up.
dokie. Yeah.
Okie doke.
Probably asleep again. Man, sleep a lot. So last time we left our heroes, you guys were chilling, resting, and Tabaxi, your good pal, your friend fellow, came by to tell you that a cheese merchant had arrived in port. So you guys were like, fuck yeah, this is our chance, because that one dude that Jimothy needs to give this flower to. Welcome, Jeffrey.
Hello.
Is,
Jeffrey!
Hey.
good of you to join us. I'm glad you're here.
When did daylight savings happen?
Late as usual. You come.
Let's see. When did that happen? March.
It happened Sunday.
Okay, I was wondering because I'm like, don't I have like 30 minutes or something?
Have you been an
But-
hour off for 3 days?
Yes.
Arizona doesn't do daylight savings.
You live in Arizona?
Yeah, we don't do that here, so nothing's changed for me. But everyone else though, they're on different schedules.
I think the Senate just passed a bill to abolish it altogether.
Well,
Good.
let's fucking
It's
Yeah.
an
hope.
archaic system.
Yep.
They were.
I mean, it makes sense.
It made
One
sense when we were
farmers.
all farmers.
Yeah. On Tuesday, the U.S. Senate voted unanimously to make daylight savings time permanent from 2023, getting rid of biannual ritual of changing clocks back and forth an hour.
Excellent. Because I don't
The
even
House
know
approved it.
if they do it like in other countries. I don't think they do.
No.
So excellent. Anyway, that was your daily news update here with the Ruination of Boridil crew. Let's get back in the recap. So you guys ended up going and buying some expensive ass cheese and some good ass cheese, that's for sure. And then Jimothy had crushed up his never bloom flower that he was given by Madame Clementine, and smeared it all over the cheese, sprinkling this delectable spice to enhance the flavors of said cheese for the unfortunate recipient. Or maybe fortunate, who knows? We'll find out maybe one day. I don't know. I don't know if y'all plan on going back to Krago, but we'll find out. Anyway, you guys made off back to the inn, grabbed your shit, started to head back to Madame Clementine just to do I guess a final, or to let her know that the flower should be consumed here in the next, who knows how long it'll take for them to eat the cheese. Jimothy had bought some flowers though for Madame Clementine, and used his free question from the bouquet to ask her about her leg situation, in which she had revealed that her legs are the combination of children sort of melded together like a big old group of Siamese twins, except for they don't have any eyes, they don't have any teeth, just sort of hollowed faces that scream at the sight of sunlight because it burns their frail, fickle skin. Which you all proceeded to get the fuck out of there ASAP and promptly hurled and gagged and, you know, dry heaved at the sheer horror of Madame Clementine's body. But there was business ahead, and you guys went ahead and started your way towards the Bloodstone Plateaus in order to help with Tolktir's Book of Grudges. He told you guys that he was looking for a genie. I believe you told them, Jeff, that you were looking for a genie.
You're
Let me remember the name real quick.
I don't remember.
It is Isharam. You're looking for a genie named Isharam, who is said, based on what information you got from the magistrate, to be somewhere in the Bloodstone Plateaus. Where? Who knows? But find out today, maybe. So, that is where we will begin our session. Goodbye, good music. Hello, desert music. and let us bring. Hopefully the animations are working for everybody. If it doesn't, let me know, because I think there's a
That's cool.
fix.
Cave theme.
You can't see them?
There's clouds blowing.
I don't see that. Am I on the wrong map right now?
No, everybody's here, it looks like. Actually, hold on. No, yeah, you're on the main map.
Yeah, I just went back. I don't see anything at the landing page.
Okay, yeah, you went back. I'm pulling you back.
Now I see it. Deserty.
Actually, everybody, go ahead and do me a favor. Press F12 on your keyboard.
Okay.
That'll bring up the developer tools. There should be sort of like a double arrow on the top.
Yep.
You're going to click on that and go to network. Now there should be, I think it's let's see. Is this the one? Yeah, click on the second cog, the one that's a little bit further down. Or actually underneath network, you should see a tick box called disable cache.
Back up. So I'm looking at the double arrow. I see the double point to the right. Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Where's
Here,
the little arrow? Oh, wait.
At the
Just
top,
kidding.
like Elements Console Record Sources Network. But the only thing I
correct.
see to the right of that is like a circle, triangle, a cog.
I'll put it in the, if you go to the hatchery chat real quick, I'll post a picture of what you're looking for. When you click on the network tab, you should see a disable cache button. And you'll just need to press... Yeah. The network
Disable
you gotta
cache.
press, yeah.
Okay.
The network, you press those double arrows that you see next to network and choose it. And then disable cache, and then press F5. It'll refresh the page, and that should fix some of the issues that Foundry's been having with like music loading and certain effects not activating when I bring them up, stuff like that.
Okay.
At least that's
Yeah,
what the folks said in Foundry when I was asking about it.
Okay. You might not have to do the double to the right arrow. That's just to expand that, I'm guessing. Because mine
Correct.
goes all the way from elements to add block. So.
Yeah, mine was condensed, so.
Okay.
I don't have a thing that allows me to do cache.
Interesting. I'll have to look at yours probably next time I see you. And that'll be fine. But I mean, you're seeing things anyway, so you're fine.
Mm-hmm.
Give me like 2 minutes. You can keep talking, but I just won't be for like 2 minutes, okay?
Yeah, do your thing. Alright, so last time you guys had gone ahead and made your journey down to the plateau by way of the main road. On this journey, not really much happened. There were a couple merchants that you passed by that were coming to and from the city. You also noticed that there was a group of clergymen wearing the same colors and sort of the same armor getup as those of the Thurian Empire. But they didn't really seem to notice you or seem to care. But it's a pretty hefty group of them, probably like 10 or so. Heavily armed, heavily armored, accompanied by a couple of priestesses that were not as armed or armored. Other than that, you guys get a couple days into your journey. Actually, let me go to I'll go to the world map real quick. Couple days, I think a day passes, or 2 days pass for you guys to get here. 24.
Can we fully
42.
heal up?
Yeah, you guys should be fully healed. Do 2 long rests because it takes you 2 days to get to where you're headed.
Don't mind if I do.
And we'll say that you guys do reach your new location. Forward. You're reaching your new location about... Is this... Oh, let's do hours. 11 o'clock in the morning is where you finally reach the spot where you're going to make the climb to the Bloodsand Plateau. So, as you guys start to head up, there's a group of merchants that are heading, that have been probably not really following you guys, but they have been also going the same path. You notice that you guys would pass them, and then they would trek on through the night. They had a bunch of creatures with them that looked kind of like some type of oxen or some type of cattle, but from what you can tell is that it's a lot easier for them to travel at nighttime because of the amount of fur that they have on them. It keeps the oxen nice and warm during the cooler hours of the desert. And as you guys are starting to head up the plateau, you can see these folks nestled away in their camp as they're packing stuff up. And they call out to you. Excuse me! Excuse me! Do you know where you're going? Are you lost?
I think we know where we're going, right?
Well, if you knew where you were going, why are you headed that way? You understand that's the Bloodsand Plateaus, right?
Oh, cool. Then yeah, we're not lost.
Yep.
You mean to say you're going there on purpose?
Yep.
I guess so.
Is that... You look a little surprised there. You okay?
It's just, are you ill?
I mean,
Sick as fuck.
in a relative's manner of speaking, aren't we all? But no, we have reasons to go there.
No one's got reasons to go there. No one's got reasons to stay. You must be mad. Perhaps maybe you need water. And he pours a glass, or he grabs a flask of, or a water skin rather, and starts running towards you and pops the cork open, pours some in his hand. He's like, "Look, not trying to poison you. It's just you must be severely dehydrated. You're not all up in the head. Here, have some water. Perhaps you ran out. We've got extra if you'd like some."
Do we have our own water skins and whatnot, Brady?
Oh yeah, you guys bought water.
And I'll just take some out. I'm good, thank you though. And start drinking my own.
So, he scratches his head. He's like, I implore you to reconsider your necessity in going up there. Nothing ever good comes from it, I tell you. Back when we was kids, we would all test to see who could go furthest into the Bloodsand Plateau, and, well, I'll tell you, anyone that was a winner was never seen again. Strange things happen up there. Just as strange as the sand is the color of crimson, you know? It's not natural. It shouldn't be like that. And it's not a place for folk to go.
Well, that, may be the case, but we all most of us have, some of us have, business there, so. as harsh as it may be.
Well, if I can't talk you out of it, then sorry for wasting your time, and
Oh, you're good.
I guess
You're good.
best of luck to you. I'll tell you what, though, perhaps maybe it behoove you to once you get up the initial climb, and you get to where you can see out on the plateau. I heard that a little east of the entrance, there's supposed to be a village of some sort. Perhaps
Oh?
maybe you could seek them to understand exactly what it is you're getting into.
Okay.
Well, safe travels to you all. He very, like, reluctantly starts walking away, hoping that maybe, just maybe, you guys will change your mind. But once he gets back to his oxen and starts to rope them up and things like that, he turns around again to see that you guys are just heading back on your way, and he sighs to himself, and they begin on their way back to the west.
Not sure if that's well, it can't be good if people are trying to encourage us not to go there. Well, but we did know this is going to be hard, regardless.
People have always been
Yeah, it's
trying
gonna
to
be
tell us
so
not to
hard.
go.
Well, I mean, in a desert format. I mean, you've never been here before. Regardless, I can get us out of here. Don't worry. We can just keep going.
But what if you die
Well,
Well-
don't let that happen.
of a heart attack or something?
Well, and then you have bigger things to worry about then. But the one thing I ain't concerned about is not many people in this town have been that helpful, like that we haven't paid. Is that accurate statement?
That they haven't been helpful?
The people that have been forthcoming with information, we have given them money. No one has really done anything on their own,
That is
kindness of
true.
their hearts.
Yes.
So maybe that was the first, kind person we've come across, but just
Or
keep an eye
he was
out.
warning us to not go there so that we didn't steal his jewels.
Yeah, maybe that too. We'll just have to keep an eye out for that individual.
What was he doing over there with oxen anyways?
Mm.
Probably trading.
Okay. So as you guys head up the sort of slope that heads up to the Bloodsand Plateau, you get to the top, and as you look out, it's reminiscent of the sea. Kind of how, like, when you're looking out at sea and you see the horizon is sort of like a light blue, and it carries upwards into a even lighter blue. Except for swap that with the color of crimson. The sand is, as everyone has said, as dark as fresh blood. The horizon turns into a sort of a light crimson-y color and sort of fades into a very, very light pinkish color as it creeps up the sky. And as you start to get further into the Bloodsand Plateaus to where you can't see over the plateau, your entire surrounding horizon matches that same color. It's almost as if the color blue doesn't exist anymore.
Can I look at the ground and take some of the red sand, Brady?
Sure. You reach down and you grab it and put it in a vial that you have.
Yeah, I got one somewhere.
As you cork the vial and put it away, you look at your hand, and it's sort of dripping with a reddish liquid. As you look at your feet, or your footprints that you've been leaving tracks with, you notice that your new footprint, it's almost like stepping in snow. It sort of squishes down, and as you leave, it's much like a swamp. It starts to fill with a liquid that's dark red.
My hands are wet.
Correct.
Hmm. Can I prestidigitation the liquid off my hands and feet and clothes?
Sure.
And can I use, let's see. Oh, it's area effect, ignore that. But if I use shape water, does it work on the sand?
Let me read it real quick. If you get a pool enough, yes, it does. So you kind of like stamp your feet to make a large, what looks to be a puddle. But this puddle, or I guess the water that you see, it's not like it's, you know, a couple inches. It's like literally just like a centimeter or two of water, a very thin layer of water. But you are able to use shape water to sort of manipulate it.
Strange. What time of day? Oh, so it's like almost noon, right? Or is that midnight?
Correct.
Noon,
It's
okay.
almost noon.
Oh.
Do you guys head to that village, or do you head into the center? Or do you head to
I'd
the
like
west?
to go to the village. I like to go to the village. What do you guys think?
Sure.
We
why
could check
not?
it out.
Okay. So just like the man had told you, probably 20 minutes to the east, and you guys can see in the distance, within the next couple hundred feet, you can see what look to be shapes of buildings. And as you get closer and closer, the buildings seem to be almost uninhabited, it seems.
How far are the buildings away from me?
Couple hundred feet.
I want to do my, I can summon my, the book. And I'm pretty sure I have a 300-foot radius. I can, like, move it in. Let me double check. Awaken spellbook. Or is it... Awaken spellbook? To look it up. I'm not sure if it's on my... Yeah, I can move it 300 feet away.
Okay.
And I can see through it. Can I go look into, is there like an open door or window I can see through?
No. All of the huts they're made out of a dark red mud. And it doesn't look like they've got any windows. They do have, what look to be sort of like either some type of like leathery hide, across where the door would probably be. And a small like smokestack at the top.
But I think the book would be able to fit through the smokestack, the spectral image of it.
Sure.
Do
the
you guys
book
want me to do
cover-
that? Oh, do you guys want me to do that? I explain myself to everybody. Do we trust these houses or not? mean, we could go knock on the door, but I don't know. What I'm about to do is going to be like an invasion of privacy, so... Do we want to do that?
Let's not.
Okay.
No, why not?
Well, I don't know. The people might get pissed at us and not want to help us.
Yeah, I
Or
mean,
just
hey,
straight up start attacking us.
what's the worst that could happen?
Let's just knock on the door.
Okay. Not it. And I touch my nose. Not it.
I walk
Isn't
up to
this
the door.
your thing?
All right, you
But
walk
I
up to the
start walking
door.
up to the door.
And I give the...
Silence.
Maybe that wasn't gentleman enough. Here we go. And I start trying to beatbox on the door.
Silence yet again.
I got. Would blind sight be able to see through the, or would it be stopped by the wall? It's like echolocation.
I'm pretty sure blind sight. It depends. Tremor sense can sense through walls. I think blind sight is still, you know, you can't see through walls.
Yeah. Okay. Because that's what my bat has. So. Well. No one's answering the door.
As you're pondering the situation, you start to hear the sounds of vultures in the distance, probably within 30 feet of you, a little deeper in the village. As you peer up, you can see them sort of circling, even though the wind is starting to cast sand all over the place. You kind of shield your eyes from it, and you can see dark shapes circling no more than 50 feet away from you.
You guys see that?
Do we
What is that?
investigate?
I mean, maybe.
Send my book over,
Your book?
and I, hover around my spectral image of the book. I can see through this. They can't attack it.
Weird. Okay, go ahead.
I do so. I hover that shit over there.
Okay. So your book
Oh
hovers,
no, I've been
and
muted.
oh, what does Joe
Oh,
have to say?
I just called him a nerd, basically. That is the nerdiest thing I've ever heard.
Damn straight. No.
So the book, yeah, the book floats over. It does not make noise.
No.
And as you start to peer through the book, you can see the vultures now. They're kind of huddled around what looks to be a well. And you can see that they're very cautiously moving towards the well and then backing up. Moving towards the well, looking around, backing up. And one of them gets really close to the well, and you see it peck at something, and you hear, "Ah!" And then the vulture sort of shrieks in fear and flies away, going back to the sky and just circling. You see a hand fall from the other side, sort of like trying to grip the sand, as if trying to move, but is unable to.
I bring the book over to the hand and just like hover over it.
And as you do, you see the tan skin of a old withered man laying down in the sand. His breathing is very labored. As you're looking him over, give me a medicine check.
Medicino.
You don't see any signs of external injury. So he's not bleeding. It doesn't look like he's been, hurt in that way, shape, or form. What you do see is you do see him sort of pressing into the sand, and he's trying to scoop up the water and drink it. And as he does, you can see his face wince as he does so. But he sort of like his hand collapses in exhaustion as he continues to breathe heavily. And he looks up towards where the book is. The book's not invisible, correct?
Yeah, anyone can see it, and it gives off dim light.
He looks up and goes, "An angel, come to take me from this pain. Thank you. Thank you."
I relay this to everybody as it's happening. Do we want to go over there?
Big yikes.
Oh, just leave the man alone? Oh, is that what you're suggesting?
Does he look thirsty?
He looks very thirsty.
Throw him a water skin.
You said you're going to? Babushka?
Huh?
You said you're
throw
going to?
it in his direction. Yeah.
In the
Fine.
general order.
Okay, I'm gonna walk over there. You guys are coming with me, okay?
Well,
Okay.
As Babushka
Okay.
has her water skin ready, she's like, all right.
Fine, I go over with you guys.
I think you could have thrown that really far, Babushka.
me too. He wants to go over. I don't know.
When I get within 30 feet, I'm gonna look at the water skin Babushka has, and I'm gonna start to like use a mage hand to carry the water skin, and then shape water to like kind of pour the water into the guy's mouth
Okay.
from a distance.
Babushka, do you allow the mage hand to take it from you?
I allow.
Okay. So you grab the water skin, you start to pour it out and cast shape water, and as it starts to funnel out of the I forget what you call it, the spigot part, the mouthpiece, you funnel it towards the man's mouth, and you see the man start to blink his eyes and start to look up, and he's like, "Thank you, angels, thank you." And he begins to sort of pick himself up to where he's now squatting, or he's on his hands and knees, and he's still breathing heavily. He grabs onto the well and starts to bring himself up, but he slips and falls back into the sand.
Has he noticed us, or is he still looking at like the book?
He's still
Spectral
looking at the
image?
book.
Well, let's see. Do I have minor
Happened to
illusion?
you.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask. That's that. What do with minor illusion so he thinks that the light's talking to him?
All right.
Should I cast it over there? And just tell her what.
Go ahead
just
and
tell her what-
cast minor illusion. I don't know if you can make it speak. I think it makes sensory sounds and stuff.
Is it? Maybe.
That's shape water.
Oh, my bad.
Make a sound or an image. Whisper. Okay. Okay.
I'll just ask. I'll ask you guys to tell me what to say, and I'll throw my voice over there with that, as your voice or whatever.
What happened to him? What happened to this
Still there.
place?
And then I take it you just repeat what she's saying?
Yes.
Okay. We've been cursed. We've been cursed by the Night Reaver. We weren't able to do as he asked, and he poisoned the water. And as the people grew weak, he came back, and he sealed their souls. Top of tower, the Bloodstone Tower. near the center of the Blood Sand Plateau. He's there, a wicked red man. We didn't do anything to deserve this fate. The well is undrinkable and has been for weeks. We are unable to travel to Crego without water. The young folks are unable to take care of themselves without their souls. Their bodies lie in the huts as I have left them, probably on their last moments of life. We don't have enough food. We don't have water. Please go destroy the Bloodstone orb. That's what holds the Night Reaver's power. That's what will end this curse. We don't have much, but we'll do anything if you help us. Please, angels.
Why do you still have your soul?
An old man is made to suffer. Watch as the youth of his village dies in front of him. Generations and generations of youth is the ultimate price that I must pay. But I do not know why exactly. The cruelty of the Night Reaver knows no bounds.
And who is the Night Reaver? Is he from here?
Nobody knows exactly, but he's lived in that tower made of bloodstone for decades, if not centuries.
Bloodstone.
Correct. The sand here, as you see, is the color of blood, and when it's refined much like clay or glass, it makes bloodstone, we call it. But there's more to it. There are veins rich of a ruby-like substance, but it is not a ruby. It is crystallized blood from centuries, millennia ago. Ancient battles where many lost their lives. At least that's how the legends tell it.
So, the blood that's like in the liquid that's in the sand, that's just blood?
It looks as if it is, but it is usually just made up of water, not actual blood. But it has a lot. It is very unhealthy to do so. But it is how I have survived, although if I drink too much more of it, I don't believe my body would be able to handle it. It's full of impurities, you see.
Does the water do anything? The red water?
Besides, look like blood and make for a fine paint, no. Does not have any special properties.
Okay, well, we're going around here anyway. Trying to get to the center of the plateau anyway.
Thank you. Thank you for ridding us of this curse, or at least attempting to. We'll do whatever you wish once it's done, as long as we can get our strength back. We will help you in any way we can.
Got a quick question for you. Or, well, I have at least one. My companions might have some more. Do you know of any being that's in the lamp variety around here?
A lamp?
Might grant wishes?
A genie?
Yes. Are any of those around here?
We have had run-ins with one, yes. We know how to call for him.
Well, what is it okay to say their name out loud, or
It shouldn't bother. If
okay?
But I can call for him. If you rid us of this curse, I will bring him to our village.
Okay. Is it Isharam?
Yes, the Cinder Lord.
Okay. Well, do you guys have any other questions?
No.
Don't you want to ask about your family, Babushka?
My clan?
Yeah.
They're in the Pirate Isle?
Okay. Just double checking.
The...
And Trina, do you have anything?
No, we're not to the caves. We're not even close.
Okay. I think that's everybody
Can
that would
I
have questions.
plop a butterscotch candy in his mouth?
And Babushka moves forward and reveals herself to the old man and gives him a butterscotch, which he looks up and goes, "Oh, another angel." He starts to eat it and sort of, Oh, that's really good. I haven't had a fine sweet since I was a young boy. You really are an angel. And his eyes start to, you can see his eyes are getting heavy, and his head falls into the sand. And you can see that he's still breathing, somewhat labored, but he's passed out from exhaustion.
Can I check his pockets?
Sure. As you start to rummage through his pockets, you don't really find anything much. You do find a note that's folded up.
I take it and read it if I can.
Yeah, you open it up. Let's see. Yeah, you can read it. You speak. A common, yeah. It's not in a special language. But you start to read over it, and it pretty much says what's happened over the last couple weeks. The Night Reaver has poisoned our well water and has taken the souls of all the youth of the village. Unfortunately, I am the last living member of our village.
Wow. I'll go back to the party.
Because as you can see from the note, it is unfinished. Babushka comes back and she has the note in hand.
I would like to take some time to commune with nature and call nature to the party.
Okay. So Jimothy sits down in the sand and starts to probably scrawl symbols into the sand as best he can. And he begins to breathe in a steady pattern. Go ahead and cast the spell for me. As Jimothy finishes his spell, his eyes open up and they are a bright green color. And you see one of the vultures. What do you mean?
Just because I'm just gonna, like, when I'm trying to cast it, since I don't actually. Oh, I just don't consume spell slot. There we go.
Correct, yeah. So let's see. Off in the distance, you guys hear another vulture but this one is made of a green energy and is flying directly towards you guys. And it lands within 10 feet of Jim, starts to sort of squawk forward before turning into nature. Why, hello there, Jimothy, and the rest of your friends, too. Very good to see you all again. I'm Nietzsche, and for those of you that are new, I'm a bear. I don't believe I've had the pleasure of meeting this one. And Nietzsche walks up to Babushka. Hello there.
Oh, hello.
I don't know, Nietzsche, if you've met anybody except for me. Wait, Trina.
Yes, it's good to see you again, Nature.
Ah,
Do you
yes,
have more
Trina.
of that honey?
Well, and he looks in his pockets. He's like, I do. And he pulls one out. But you see, because of the limits of the spell, it is energy right now. It cannot be consumed by you. But I can have a honey pop. And he puts it in his mouth. He's like, oh, it's so good.
I'm jealous.
Oh, and now you have a dwarven friend. Hello, Mr. Dwarf. How are you?
Hello there,
It's Polked here.
Mr. Bear. Yeah, my name is Toktir, and I put my hand out to shake his bear claw.
Yep, and he
Told
holds
you
out
this
his
is
hand and
nature.
shakes.
He's
Ah.
kind of like the arch druid of all druids.
You have a
He's very
mighty
powerful.
fine beard, but did you know
thank
that
you.
bears grow beards all over? And he starts to
I-
sort of examine himself. He's like, I have a bigger beard than you do.
I can't argue with that.
Oh, you're one of them grudge bearer types, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Yes, I can see your book.
Are you familiar with us?
Oh, yes, I may or may not have been in that book once before. Complete
Oh.
accident.
Well,
It went something along the lines of, I thought I was sitting on a stool, but I didn't see the dwarf that occupied it, so I sat on him instead. And when he started screaming, I called him a very comfortable cushion.
I can see why you were in the book.
He poked me with a dagger. I thought it was quite rude. But
He
luckily,
brought-
I've got some thick skin.
Luckily, yeah.
But, yes, I'm not used to, I guess, dwarven culture still. So, unfortunately, I forgot to apologize profusely and grovel at his feet like you like. But I
Well-
apologize to the grudge bearer that came to me later and gave him a honey pop. Perhaps maybe if I'm in the grudge book again, I could meet you and give you a honey pop. Ooh.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye out for your name. Yeah.
Yes, do that. Oh, you're a big fellow. What is your name, sir?
You can call me Lightbringer.
Lightbringer, you say? Is this like the group from back before the Ruination, back in the Kingdom days? They called themselves the Lightbringers, you know?
Really?
Correct. They were a culmination of 4 gods that were meant to protect the land. But unfortunately, they failed.
Oof. Yeah, that sounds like a terrible time. See, my name comes from a history of Goliath folks in my clan.
Oh, which ones? I've met so many.
Deal blood.
Oh, I don't believe I'm familiar with them. Perhaps I'll have to go take another look. You don't look like you live in the mountains, though, or do you?
It's kind of niche and live next to volcanoes.
Oh. Well then, I know exactly where to look. Well, I can feel the spell is starting to require me to do what its duties require. So, Jibothy, do you have a question?
Yeah, I was wondering if you could tell me a little bit about either the powerful beings in this area, and if that's not available information, some information about the terrain.
Yes, I can feel a powerful elemental nearby. But it does not wish to be seen by the likes of you, it seems. I believe it's an Ifrit, which is a creature from the elemental plane of fire. Perhaps you've been there?
No.
That makes sense because it's literally on fire all the time. Think of the desert, but literally on fire. And hotter, like the sun is in your face all the time. But anyway, there's one of those somewhere around here. I also think that deeper into the center of the plateau, I feel the presence of undead. I'm not exactly sure, though, what type they are. It seems to be quite a few different varieties, so I guess that should be fun. I would steer clear, though. And as for the terrain, Nietzsche goes down and he starts to pick up the sand and sort of like muddy his paws with it. They call it the Bloodstone Plateau, mainly because the sand looks like it's been spilt with blood all over it. Not to mention, whenever you press into it, and he does so, much like in a swamp, it ends up filling with muddy water, except for it looks like blood. Now, the legend goes that it's like this because there were many battles fought in this very area back long ago, before most of the modern civilizations even were a thing. And most of that's actually true. I think the most recent bloodshed was in the civil war of the Boridil Empire, well before the Ruination. Imagine, if you will, Loxodon and orcs living together in harmony for a time, before something happened and civil war broke out. I believe both of them lost an extreme amount of their citizens, almost to the point where each race was extinct, or at least thought to be. But I've heard that Loxodon still roam the continent after it was reformed, and orcs do as well, but they're both so rare nowadays. And Nietzsche turns around to look at Babushka. You're probably part of one of the last tribes that have orcish blood, you know?
Oh?
You are half orc, aren't you not?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I would do well to keep your clan as healthy as possible to repopulate. Orcs, they get a bad rep. Everyone thinks they're just aggressive and, want to tear you limb from limb, but I've met some really great orcs in my long life. But, and he looks at his paw, and you can see that he's starting to turn into sort of like a smoke. It would seem that your spell is starting to go away. You have one more fact, I think, before I'm gone.
Oh.
Because it does say, 3 facts.
I guess. Oh, are there actually rubies?
Not within this part. I don't sense any at all. Most of the minerals that you'll find here are bloodstone. And blood gems, perhaps? But I have heard at the very center there is the possibility of rubies, but they easily get confused with blood gems. Before I go, and you watch as he's starting to fade away even more rapidly, they do say that the blood gems harbor the souls of those lost back in each battle that has taken place on this plateau. So, I'd be careful. You might start hearing voices. But that's all the time I have, my friends. Safe travels, and I hope to see from you and hear from you soon. And then he fades away. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
See you later.
I'm gonna go pee real quick.
Well, apparently there's a elemental fire demon here.
Ooh,
Lovely.
I wouldn't mind meeting him.
Sounds
Or her.
Them.
They, them.
Them. They.
It.
It.
Ah, really? Could be worse. Could be, that dragon coming to look for us. What's her name?
don't say
Umbra?
it. No.
Don't even say it.
No.
Why? I mean, it
No,
could
no.
be worse. She could be actively looking for us right now.
Don't say that one or the one that's in this area. They might actually hear us.
Oh!
Shush. No,
Can they
Do
hear their
not.
names really well or something?
I am fearful. Let's not test it.
Fearful? They're just powerful beings. Just like, Jim's hack friend right there. No offense, Jim.
Friend is a stretch.
Why would that be offensive?
I mean, given the fact that Hag did what they did to your family and all that. Just flexing her power.
Oh.
Same goes for Dragoon, and more than likely this Ifrit.
Well,
Does anybody have water attacks?
You're
negatory.
funny. Do you know where I come from?
No. The water plane?
Oh man. Well, I'm
yeah,
from a
hell.
fire clan, and I come from hell, so I mean.
I mean, I can create water, but I can't attack anyone with it.
Anybody make some like water balloons or anything?
No.
Like just have it on standby and be like, water attack, and you just throw it.
Nope.
Well, I know I'm gonna be just about as useless. Aside from this, as I pull out my claymore and fling it around real quick.
Cool.
She never fails me.
Well, I'm certain your claymore will see some action soon. We gotta get there first.
I'm back.
Welcome back. We've got some jobs for you.
Okay. At this point, what are you guys doing? Y'all still talking and coming up with a plan, or are you traveling again?
Well, I say we look for that elemental.
Nature said it was trying to hide from us.
Yeah.
Well, why is that? Why would they be hiding from us? Maybe they're nice. Maybe they're just fearful of us disturbing, I don't know where I'm going with this.
They probably just want you left alone.
But he probably has something cool. You know, maybe he'll send us on a nice, amazing quest to get powerful objects that could be of the fire brand.
Or it's trying to ambush us.
Or
That
just want you
too.
left alone.
No, you don't want to be left alone. Come on. Come on. Come
So
on.
the elemental isn't who you're trying to find, though, right, Toktir?
Not at all. I'm trying to find a certain genie named Isharam, and
So is that the one in the castle that he told us to avoid?
no, he said he'd summon Isharam for me if we go take care of the guy in the castle, or the tower, the spire, or.
Yeah, I think we should probably make our way towards the plateau.
Yeah.
Be on guard of the Ifrit.
There is another person we need to find in Craigo. Daniel Torvinson, but I think he's a trader. Like, he trades items, he's a captain. Or no, captain put the complaint in. Yeah, so he's not here either. Only things I gotta do in this place.
Well, let's go do that thing.
Yeah.
Who has a grudge against a genie?
Let's see. Oh, they made him not be able to grow a beard.
I bet he would like this belt.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, do you know where this person is?
The plaintiff or the... No, I just know the plaintiff's name.
The person that can't grow a beard, because...
Yeah.
I bet I
Admin.
could get something pretty cool from him for this belt.
Yeah, maybe the payment's just a gain a wish to fix the plaintiff's beard, or I guess fix the beard. I mean, I think the end goal is just to be able to grow, but
I see.
I have no.
Is that me cutting out or Jeff?
I think it's Jeff.
I don't know. Probably me. Yeah, but basically, I don't know. I don't know where the guy's at, but I'm sure he'd appreciate the offer to make a deal. But I have no idea where his whereabouts are. So in the meantime, I say we just go towards the center of the spire.
Okay.
On the road.
Okay. So you guys start to make your way towards the center. Thing in particular happens on your journey there. But as night starts to fall, roughly around 6 o'clock at night, you see in the distance, you see a somewhat tall tower. And with the way the sun hits it, it almost sort of glistens with a red light.
Well, we see the tower, and
Oh,
you said it's about 6 o'clock, so it's gonna get dark soon. I don't know if we want to risk going towards said tower now, or just wait till the morning.
is there any way that anybody can scout it?
How far away is the tower, Brady?
I'd say it's within a couple thousand feet that you start to actually see it form.
Yeah, I would have to, like, I guess bad over there, but I'd rather not.
I could go invisible and check it out, but there is some risk to that.
Yeah, I say we just wait till morning, and then get some sleep, because I'm still pretty banged from the other day.
All right.
So Babushka's looking pretty rough too.
I thought
Still has
Ray
no
should
eyelashes.
be at full
We
health.
should be
What's going on,
fully
Philip, my man? How we doing?
Should we? Oh,
Yeah,
thanks.
Things have been going
Multiple
pretty
days
well
of
for
rest.
me. Been trying to, you know, keep up on the D&D
Oh.
stuff and trying to stream other games, but I've been so busy.
Yeah,
We've been
I
out
can
of
take
town a
advantage of
couple
that.
times in the last
Well, in
few
that case,
last 2 months, so
forget what
Yeah.
I said.
it's been busy, but it's been great.
We can either wait till morning.
How
or
are
go
things
now.
for you? Yeah, Lightbringer, you should be able to heal up most of the way. From the just the days of journeying. If I think you were deafened because you were starting your stream, but you guys had too long rest on the way. I see Trina and Jin and Babushka. Oh, you took a long rest. You can take a second one.
Okay.
Yep, I've been playing Elden Ring too. I've got I think I'm at
man, I just go to
50,
sleep right next to you all.
54 hours in right now.
Oh,
I just got to the mountain where the giants are.
feeling fresh and greedy. Here we
Which
go.
all those creatures are like,
So
those
we're going in
suckers
there.
are strong.
Want me to fly?
But it's so fun. It's such a good, well-made game. I'm loving it. Okay, so what is y'all's plan? To rest until the day, or the next day, or are you going in?
We should go in. We're fully healed.
Okay.
Unless you want to have our familiars try to scope it out a little bit more.
I mean, sure. If you want to send yours too, yeah, we can do that.
Okay. Or I guess your book.
No, that can only go 300 feet. And then,
Oh.
But
Okay.
else, that.
Also, I'll send Beltran to go explore.
All right. Beltran flies towards the tower. He's gone for a couple minutes for sure, before returning to you. Actually, I guess how close do you guys get up to the tower? Do you stay within about 1,000 feet of it, or do you stay further or closer?
Well, my back can't actually see anything once it gets in 60 feet of stuff, so. I guess I'd be staying more close to the ground, and I guess Beltran would have to see.
I think he's talking about us. Like, are we within 1,000 feet
us?
of the tower?
Yeah, you as a
So
group.
I would say yes. We're probably closer than 1,000 feet.
Okay. Yeah, so at this point, you guys are all, well, close enough to be able to see that it is a large, well-built tower that is definitely made out of what looks to be bloodstone. Stone that's been made of the sand, the very sand that you guys have been walking on. It's got that dark red color to it. And there's portions of the tower that actually look like it's actively bleeding. Just from the moisture, I guess, that comes from the sand itself as it's being wafted through the air, sort of like spattering against the bricks. As Beltran starts to scope out from around the top, he goes to the very peak of it, and then he flies his way down. He reports back to you saying, telling you that it all looks like it's just one big ol' piece of tower. There's no windows, there's no doors except for the one that you see before you at the front.
Okay. I'll relay that to everyone. He didn't see anything around it, like no beings or nothing like that. Brady?
No
Okay.
creatures are in the perimeter except for you guys.
Okay. Well,
And did you say there was anything on top of the tower? How far did they go up? Did they go to the top of the tower or no?
Yeah, you went at the very top. The tower is probably 5 stories up, so 50 feet, 50-ish, maybe more. I don't know if they had vaulted ceilings and towers back in the day.
So just one entrance?
Correct.
yeah.
Well, let's see, what time is it? It's 8 o'clock. We can try to go in now if you want to. You said it didn't have windows, right, Brady?
It's only 6 o'clock, but yes, no windows, only
geez.
the door. Yeah,
Okay.
1839 is what the clock should show.
Okay. Not bad. I'm not that funny. Well, let's get up in that door. Could not take a knock on the door.
Should we knock?
I mean,
Knock on this door?
or open the door. You know, figure of speech.
I mean, I can knock if you really want to do that.
If
Does-
you want to. We're
Does
not
said
gonna
door
stop you.
open, Brady, or is this the inside or outside of it?
So as you, this is the outside. As you guys approach, you can see the doors are made of iron, and they are spiked. They are studded with spikes all over it. Pretty much every, like, as you look to try to reach in to grab the doorknob, like, you have to be careful with your hand as you're going in, otherwise you might prick yourself. You grab the lever or the doorknob or whatever it would be, and you jiggle it, and it doesn't move.
Open sesame.
Doesn't move.
How big are these doors, Brady?
They're your average size doors, so probably a little taller than Lightbringer. The thickness you're not able to tell, but they are definitely made of solid iron.
So, and we've tried trying to open them, or so they had no handles, or they just spiked.
Yeah, you guys went in and grabbed the doorknob, and you tried to move it, and it didn't move.
Okay. Do you guys want me to try to telekinesis the door?
Is there a keyhole?
Yeah.
Cool. There
Hey,
wouldn't be a rock
yeah,
around
well.
here with the key hidden.
Did we
underneath,
actually
would
knock?
there? The spikes
I mean-
on the door.
Yeah, if you wish to knock, go for it.
I mean, can I knock around the spikes, or is it like everything with spikes?
It's all spiky.
Oh, never mind. I'm
Think
not
of the
gonna
most
knock.
edgelord door that you can think of, and that's
Well, I'm
this
thinking
door.
of like
An ad
the
Yeah,
gates
exactly.
into Mordor, but like those are really big spikes, so you could knock around them. But
No,
I
these
guess
are
that's not
spikes
how it
made
works.
for folks of your size.
Great.
I summon my mage hand. You want me to bang on the door? I would start banging the door with mage hand.
Okay. The mage hand starts to bang on the door. Knock, knock, donk, 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 donk. And you kind of hear, like, as you stop, you listen, and you can hear something banging on the other side. Doom, 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 doom.
Okay.
It continues
anybody-
for a couple more seconds, and then it stops.
I'm gonna cast telepathic bond in the meantime, Brady, and just tell everyone to try what you want for the next 10 minutes.
Okay. Tolkir sits down. Hey,
Are there any windows or anything up high?
No windows at all, from what Beltran was able to see, and he saw everything.
Is any one of us, good with the lock picking stuff?
Are there loose rocks around this door?
No rocks, just sand.
Are you trying to find a key?
Maybe.
Didn't they say that there was like a lot of gems and stuff by this house?
Yes.
Do I see any?
Go ahead and roll me a investigation check. As you're sifting through the sand, you end up finding a larger hardened something, and you end up pulling it out, and it's probably about the size of your palm, and you start to sort of sand it off, but it ends up being just a large hardened clump of sand.
Ugh.
Tell me when I'm ready to go again, Brady.
Does anyone else have anything else that they do?
I want to also investigate around the door.
All right, go
See if
ahead.
there's anything.
I'm gonna look too.
God dang.
So Lightbringer, you look around, you're like, yup, it's locked. Trina, you look around and you come to find that the locking mechanism, if somebody were able to pick locks, they could probably do that. And if not, it might hurt, but you could possibly force the door down with enough brute strength. Doesn't seem to be barred on the other side. It's just held tightly in place by the locking mechanism.
Okay. Does anyone have like a lockpicking set toolkit?
Nope.
I look at you with a smile on my face and then look at Jim. Hey, Jim, you want to help me push this thing down?
Sure.
If you guys wish to either both roll or one of you roll with advantage.
Yeah, we can both roll. What are we doing? Strength or athletics?
Strength. Straight up strength.
Ooh. Wow.
Hey, there we go.
So, Jim, you start to like try to reach in through the spikes, and you're like, can't really get there without stabbing myself. Lightbringer, you come up and you're like, here, just give me a good push. Lightbringer, as you are pushing against the door, Jimothy sort of like pushes you from the back, but he does so in a way that can't be helped at all with how you're going about opening the door. But both of your strength combined is enough to make the door fling open, but you take 10 piercing damage from all the spikes.
Both of us?
No, just, what's his name? Lightbringer.
Lightbringer.
And the door opens to reveal
Just but a flesh wound.
Yeah. You see as the door opens, there's a thick coppery scent that wafts through the air. The stone floor is covered with thick rust-colored stains, and there's another pair of doors at the back of this hall. But the hall is filled with bloody, shambling corpses.
Oh.
And as the door opens, all of these creatures are sort of like walking around side to side. The door opens and they turn around to look at you. They hold out their arms and they begin walking. I need everyone to roll me initiative.
Zombies! Whoa!
Zombies.
My initiative is never good.
My roll sucks.
Wow.
The zombies rolled higher than I did.
All right.
Yep.
Jimothy is up.
Okay.
Let's see. Do I have just a... Do any of my songs work without refreshing? Doesn't seem like it. Let me refresh, but you can go ahead and take your turn.
Okay. I'll kind of stand between Lightbringer's feet here and make an attack at one of these guys. I'll use Great Weapon Master. Why not? Actually, no, I'm not going to.
Okay. 23 hits, and you're just hitting the one closest to you, I take it?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so that's one hit.
Just kind of seeing how he looked, how he took that. And then I'll swing at his ass again.
Nice.
God damn.
God damn.
You go in, you swing once and hit the zombie, and you watch as you open up a wound and it starts profusely pooling out blood, and then you go in for another and you slice it clean in half, and it kind of like explodes a little bit.
Gross.
Yeah, and there's no way it can use its ability with that amount of damage, so
Right. I think after seeing the like explosion and there's a lot of them in front of me, I'm gonna use my bonus action to rage.
all right.
And I'll end my turn.
Do you see
Yeah.
your macro? Yeah. Oh, it says you're no longer raging. Hold on. Which means you were raging before. Press it again. There we go.
Oh, so you can subtract probably 6 damage from that total.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
Probably doesn't change much.
No, it was really good damage. All right, Tolktier, you are up.
Did my talking in head spell work? Or
It
or
did.
did- Okay. I'm gonna walk. Oh shit. I'm not gonna be able to see them from here. Trying to get line of sight. Let's see, 30 feet is like that. There. Okay, so I can see in that room, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you can see perfectly in the room, even if it looks like it's. That's just how I had to make the walls. I can kind of change it, I think, real quick, since you guys are right there.
Cast a fireball. And you said these are blood zombies, right? What do they
Correct.
appear to be wearing? Anything?
They appear to be wearing congealed blood.
I see. I will just cast fireball then. I can cast on the door. Will I be able to cast in a way that won't bounce back and hit the rest of us?
Depends. I think you're gonna consume some of them. You should have a little marker, do you not?
Yeah, I do. I just don't know if it's gonna let me. I'll do this then.
There you go. So,
Did it hit everybody? Or did some?
I think there's a
pass?
wall that makes it think that it's not hitting one of them. but
Like
I'll make
three of
roll.
them. Yeah, 3 of them didn't get hit. On the left side.
Yeah. I'll roll for those guys myself. 30. Fail, 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 fail. Everybody fails. Those 3 all take. Boom. Excellent.
Okay. I will end turn then.
I'm a casting my fireball.
Bah.
Let's see. So this zombie is going to shamble its way past its friend fellows. Coming out here, and it'll attack the first person it sees, which is Jimothy. It missed. This zombie will come and shamble its way out, and it will attack Jimothy as well. He hits with a 24. You take half of this damage. It is necrotic and bludgeoning damage that you take. Oh, I made the zombie take that, I think. No, you took it. Okay, cool. Yeah, you're good. Next zombie will shamble its way out, and it will attack Lightbringer. But he misses. The zombie will shamble his way out a little bit further. It would leave your range, Timothy, if you wish to make a reaction.
Very much so.
That is a hit. And then it will attack our man Lightbringer. He rolled a 12, so he misses. Zombie will come up, and it will also attack Lightbringer. Misses. And then it is Lightbringer's turn.
Perfection. Alright. We're going to go ahead and grab this here Claymore and attack this feller here. Hi. That's not letting me attack. Lightbringer's target is 7. Okay, that's so specific.
Yeah. Just untarget it and roll.
Alright.
This map happens to be isometric. I wanted to try it out, and I think there's actually a mod that's meant to make it easier, and I don't have that mod, so kind of jacked up a little bit.
And,
yeah, you kill the shit out of that zombie.
Alright, and then we're going to attack this one here.
The one north of you.
This one.
It doesn't help me. Okay, there it is. 22 hits.
And then, do I have anything I could use for,
While you're looking at that, Lightbringer takes his claymore out and he chops one down, and it falls into the sand into a pile of oozing blood. And then he takes his claymore and he stabs it through the gut of the other one and sort of like digs his blade in before retracting it and swinging the blade towards the ground to get rid of the blood. And this zombie starts to ooze.
alright, yeah. Yeah. Ain't nothing else I could do. Get in there.
Cool. I'm gonna back up.
Okay.
And then around Lightbringer, I'm just gonna pop off 3 Eldritch Blasts.
Okay.
To, I don't care, whichever zombies.
First one's a hit. That second one's a miss. No, 11 does hit. And then the 15 also hits.
Cool. Oh wait,
So,
how many did I roll? Oh,
you
shit.
rolled 4,
One
but
too
that's
many.
okay.
Sorry.
You're good. Trina rolls back, and she lets out her Eldritch Blast. Pop, pop, pop. And the zombie that actually gets killed is hit with 2 of them. And its head explodes. And the blood goes smearing all over the iron door, and the spikes start to drip the blood. Babushka, your turn.
Can I reach this guy?
Yeah, you can reach them. You might not be able to do the targeting, because the map seems to be wonky. I tried to get it as perfect as possible, but it was very difficult.
You tried. I'll smack him.
Alright, so the first one's a hit. I believe you have enough movement to walk up and hit this other one, which both of those are hits. Ooh, barely hanging on. It failed its con save, so that's unfortunate.
Haha, okay.
Make this a little less cumbersome. This zombie will come out and attack you, Babushka.
Okay.
Missing. Oh, that's a problem. This last zombie will come out and attack Lightbringer. Barely missing. Top of the round, 3-Toed Jin.
Sorry, I was muted.
You're good.
Am I able to get into a flanking position somewhere?
I'm pretty sure you can squeeze through medium creatures, right?
Yeah.
Or do they have to be allies that you can occupy their
No.
space?
I can go through any.
Okay, so yeah, you'd be able to get on the other side of them.
Oh, they're all pretty messed up, huh?
Yep. That
I
fireball
will-
was a doozy.
Yeah.
I'll attack the one that's near death first.
Okay. Yeah, look at the babushkas go. The true heroes. Oh man. Yeah, 26 definitely hits. You want the one that's on the verge of death?
Yeah.
Okay. That definitely hits.
And I'll Great Weapon Master
Oh,
this.
it actually made its con save, so it survives with 1 HP.
Oh.
Dick move.
So as you go in and you slice its head off, you watch as it stumbles forward and then gets back up. And you're like, what the fuck?
I'll hit that one again, I guess.
Okay, 10. This time I will I'll roll its save first. Wow, it rolled a natural 20. It's still alive. You slice off one of its arms and you watch as the blood begins pouring out and it's still standing up and you're like, how the fuck?
Guys, I can't kill it.
The one that's near death, I'm gonna cast, let's see. I'm gonna cast Ray of Frost on it.
Alright, fire away.
Chow.
Alright, that'll hit. And it did not roll enough. So it did.
Yeah. Me end turn.
The zombie will come up, get cozy with Lightbringer, our friend fellow. Ooh, hitting him for 10 bludgeoning and 6 necrotic. This one will attack Babushka. Oh, why is it showing me this one if it's incapacitated? Never mind, that one's dead. It's Lightbringer's turn.
Alright. Go ahead and attack this one here.
Do you know your echo's on, by the way?
Is it? Oh,
Yeah,
no.
it has been for a while too. I thought you were doing it for dramatic
A really
effect.
long time.
Yeah, it's been like that for like 10 minutes.
I was just like, I mean, he doesn't do it for no reason, so he's got to be.
I must have accidentally hit my hotkey while I wasn't paying attention. All right, so we're gonna attack. We're gonna attack this thing right here.
The one that's right here.
This one.
All right, that's a hit. It's still
And then we're
standing.
Then we're gonna attack it again.
I'll fucking do it again. Ooh.
Death.
Dang.
Unless it rolls a natural 20 on its con, which it didn't. It's a dead boy. Or a girl. Or it. I don't know. It's made of blood.
Creature.
It explodes.
All right, and then what am I doing back here? What the hell?
I was not sure either, but it's okay.
Okay. We're gonna be staying right there. All right. I guess we end then. I can take a beating. Arrgh.
All right, Trina, you're up. There's only 2 zombies left. All right, that is a hit. It is extremely difficult to actually click on it. All right. See if it survives, actually. Ooh. Yeah, so the first Eldritch Blast hits. The second one causes a large, gaping wound in the chest of the zombie, and you watch as it sort of stumbles forward and then rears back up, going in for our man Lightbringer. Your last Eldritch Blast, hopefully putting it down. But nope, it gets right back up again. Undead Fortitude!
Why won't you fucking die?
Why won't you
I'm
die?
gonna, on the one that's only badly injured, that's what I'm gonna do my Doomsayer on.
Okay, I'm assuming that's this one.
Pay, Powers.
Yeah. The
I
one
don't
that's
see
not
the
near death.
yeah, I don't see the text as to what state it is. That is working for you guys though, I take it?
It says badly injured.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then it is fixed. Because I know it wasn't working for a little while.
It doesn't
Babushka.
like obviously tell us like what they're at,
Your
but
turn.
it tells us how injured they are.
Yes, that is the goal. I think Rosie has to go poop.
Oh.
Are you a poo-poo girl?
Let me get a little closer to whack. Wait, that? This guy's still alive?
Yes, it's barely hanging on.
Okay, okay, okay.
Undead Fortitude is dope.
Refusing to die.
You'll die today. Wait, what? Target is 7 away. Wait.
Yeah, just untarget it. Yeah, isometric, I'm already not liking it, but I probably did something wrong, so that's wrong with the grid. Oh shit. The crit makes it to where the Undead Fortitude can't activate, so he's definitely dead. The next 2 attacks do hit the other zombie, but it is still alive.
There was another one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's only one left. Can 3-Toed Jim finish it off?
I'll move to flank this guy. And I'll hit him with the Great Weapon Master.
Are you streaming with that fucking mask on your face right now, Kevin?
Yup. Yup, he
God damn
is.
it.
Yes.
What mask?
Yup, he is.
All right. All right. You got your own battle music playing? What the fuck? Why do I even
Yeah.
try?
Because I don't hear any music.
I hear the music.
Yeah, I don't
Oh,
have
yeah,
any music
I know.
going on over
Refresh
there.
your page, bruh.
Oh.
Yeah. The 9
Refresh.
misses, but the or actually no, the 11 hits because you are flanking. But let us see. Yeah, it's definitely dead. Okay. Probably going to be playing that music a little bit more. End combat.
There he is.
Well, I'll walk up and look at these things.
Ooh, do you see the little
Look.
treasure chest on the
Yeah.
ground?
I do now.
Sentry?
What that?
What is it?
Can you double click it? Does it show?
Yeah, I'll do
Currency.
currency.
There's 14 gold pieces.
Yeah, scattered amongst the corpses
Mm.
is a bunch of gold
Wow.
pieces, all dripping with blood.
We take it.
I'm a press
I'm gonna
digitate.
prestidigitate. Yeah. No blood, no bloody gold for me.
I'm going to distribute. Will it split?
Or you can put it in the party, Pat.
The party pack.
So it'll split, giving 2 apiece with 4 left over. Does anybody care to get less?
I don't care.
I'm quite poor at the moment.
Karina takes one for the team. I just want to see if this actually works. Distribute.
It works.
Neat. Hey, that's a pretty neat mod, huh?
Hey, that's pretty cool.
Okay, I'm gonna delete it now. Goodbye, treasure chest. And all these fucking zombies.
When I go up to a zombie and look at it, is it still there or is it like dissolved into blood?
I mean the corpse is kind of still there, yeah.
I'm gonna take my mage hand and poke it.
It kind of makes noises.
I'm a mage hand a path clean to stand back, to the hair back, and then I want to get my mage hand out, and then my book, and then can I push on the door? What kind of door do I see in front of us, Brady?
You see another iron door.
Can I push this one?
Yeah, this one seems to open up perfectly fine.
I'm gonna put my little book in there. Can I have an entity to look on?
Yeah, just put your bat on the thing. You should have a bat in your player other folder. I'm refreshing my game, and then Rosie needs to use the bathroom. Hi.
I see a what appears to be vats of blood, all connected
Juicy.
into a bigger vat of blood in the center of the room.
Okay, perfect.
I don't like that.
What else do I see?
Not one bit.
Kevin, do you always stream with a luchador mask on?
Sometimes.
Is that just like your
On
thing?
special occasions.
On special occasions, like tonight. Tonight's a special occasion.
Yeah. I think Kevin is. Wait, didn't you lose the mask though?
No.
No. Okay.
Okay. Now that I'm back, as you open that door, Top Tier, the smell of blood hangs in the air. It drips down in the crimson streams from the grates in the ceiling above into large metal vats in the corners of the room. There are pipes that lead from these vats to a series of copper cylinders, then finally to a large vat that stands in the center of the room. Shelves of laboratory equipment, a desk, and a table fitted with shackles around the room. The occasional flutter and squeak of bats echo from the dark reaches of the ceiling.
I see something up here, Brady, but I can't quite see it all the way.
What do you mean?
I can target something here with that. I can't target it no more. Okay. Well, do I see anything inside the room other than the equipment? Or is it dark in there, I should say? Or is
Roll
it...
me. Yeah, there's no light source in here.
Okay.
So the bat is definitely using its echolocation stuff.
Oh, this is the book. This is the book.
Oh, the book.
Yeah.
The book has dark vision, right?
It's like, nah, it has dim light, I think. Let me see. Yeah. It just sheds dim light in a 10-foot radius.
Okay.
Oh, ignore that. I wasn't trying to do that.
Uh,
I was pressing my keypad and I forgot I had that hotkey.
So then
I'm
in
just
10
gonna-
feet around you, I guess as you're going around, yeah, you just see all that equipment.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna send my bat in now and then do the same sweep and see if I see anything.
Okay. What is the bat's range? 60 feet?
30 fly speed.
Well, I meant the dark vision.
Oh,
60
he
feet.
had 60 feet. Yeah, 60 feet. Yeah.
Roll me a perception check with your bat.
Perceptione. I think I just do roll 20. I don't think I'm not seeing the perception.
Yeah. You can just roll a, I think you can just roll your wisdom then.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. As your bat's flying around and looking, it just sees the dripping blood coming from the ceiling into these large vats. And then it sees all the equipment and stuff. It doesn't see anything else.
Ain't saying shit. So I'm gonna go inside. Just equip. You guys coming?
Is it dark in there?
Yes. Very.
God damn it. Nerd.
It's dripping blood everywhere. Very dark.
Light one of my
Smells
torches.
horrible.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna light one of my torches, and I'm up.
Let me update your token with a torchlight. Torchy boy. Does this not work anymore? Oh no. Macros broke.
Oh, wow.
That's no good. Oh, I can give you a light radius. That kind of works. Hey, this is neat. Check this out. Hold on. Let me play with this for a second. I think it's what? Dim light is 20 feet and bright is 10, I think, for the torch.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's bright is 20 feet. Dim is 40. Do a torch animation. Ooh, boom.
Oh, nice. Hey, nice. See,
Oh.
this guy knows what he's doing.
There. So now you should be able to see with that proper radius.
Alright, now follow up behind the gang.
Brady, can I take out one of my bags of ball bearings and give it to my mage hand?
Sure.
And I'm gonna just hold that shit in its hand. And then if I see anything, I'm gonna I'm gonna throw it that way.
Okay.
Or like if there's like a horde of zombies walking towards us, I mean. But so what do we see in the room once we're in?
The same thing that you saw before.
Is there any like up, down, stairs or anything?
As you're looking at the walls, can't really tell. As
Are
all
those
of you
deaths
get
a
inside,
thing?
the door closes behind you and locks.
Oh my god!
And you hear the popping of a bubble coming from the vat of blood in the middle. And you watch as it starts to almost boil, it looks like. And all of a sudden it starts to overflow. And blood starts to get all over the floor. And it ends up getting to separate itself into two distinct pools of blood. And then the vat in the middle, along with the other two pools, they start to congeal. And they start to form into blood elementals. Roll initiative.
These guys.
Oy.
Let me let the dogs in while that's happening.
And hate blood elementals.
Fine.
Oh man, for once, my initiative is pretty good.
Alright, Lightbringer, you can take your turn while I let the dogs in.
Alright, oh my god, music. Eh? Okay, so what we're gonna do is... And we're gonna cast Lightning Bolt on the middle one.
Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt.
Lightning. Tongue waggle. I can't do that with his mask on.
What's up, Davis?
Came to say hi.
Oh, hey.
Oh, right over there.
Hang out with everybody.
Davis,
Oh.
hello there.
Hello.
Help us fight the blood elementals.
Oh my god, I can't see what I'm doing because my character sheet is in the way. Oh no. Oh no, I can't see what I'm doing. Oh god damn it. Move this out the way. Alright, there we go.
Now a luchador mask. Luchador?
It is.
What you
It's
talking about, Willis?
isn't it because when you were playing Saberwolf you bought those and then he died?
Oh no, I'd have him simply because thought it would be funny
You
to
gotta
have.
bring that up.
He made
All the time.
Saberwolf because of the mask.
That makes sense. That makes more sense.
Alright, so I wish I could put this in a trajectory that it actually hits all of them.
If you move first, you can.
Yeah, move.
Yeah, move.
You boner.
Here, I'll help you there. That way you
Cool.
don't get rid of the. Because I think you've got a template.
Yeah. And I just... and I did get rid of it. But yeah, I guess I'm trying to hit all of them.
Okay. Cast the spell again. Don't use a spell slot, and then you should get the template back.
Okay.
Say something cool.
Something
Uh,
cool.
Is this a different program than what you used before?
This is Foundry. I don't know when
You've
the
been
last
using Foundry
time
this whole time.
No.
we
It's
used
like
Roll20 back in when was it?
middle to end of 2020.
I mean,
On.
just remember the
Mm.
2D map looking thing versus the isometric.
Oh
here.
yeah, the isometric just happens to be how the map was when I found it. So I was gonna give it a shot, and it's not bad.
It's supposed to be 30, but
Yeah, I think because it's the same turn, it probably just re-rolled it, but we'll count it as 30.
Alright, as I cast, I'm like, shocking, isn't it? That worked. Oh my god. Are you playing music?
Yeah, if you...
It's not playing.
Yeah,
Hear it?
I do not know what that
Refresh.
issue is. It might be your browser. What browser do you use, Erica?
Eh?
What browser do you use?
Chrome?
What browser do you use, Kevin?
I'm using Firefox right now. So that could be one.
Is anyone else using Chrome?
I currently am. I can switch to
Can you hear the-
Everything's Chrome
well-
in the future.
I have to refresh it to hear it though.
You do? Okay, so it's not a browser thing. It's something... I don't know what it is. I'll try to figure it out. Is that all from our boy?
And I will also use my bonus action to place a seal. Oh no, to cast Hex on this fellow here. Let me go and cast that.
I don't think you can use a bonus action spell.
I can. So
No.
one and done spell.
Yeah, you can use a reaction spell. You can't use a bonus action and an action spell though.
Oh. Okay. All right, we good then. Well, will I be able to place a seal then?
A seal, yes. Not a hex
Okay.
though.
All right, I'll place a seal on this fellow here.
Because yeah, your seal is not a spell. It uses a spell slot, I think, but it's not a spell. The rules of spell casting are weird.
All right, that's all I'll do then.
Okay. The Blood Elemental. It will move forward a wee bit to consume the space of Jimothy and Foe, because it can do that. And it will do its Blood Drain ability. So I need Foe and Jimothy to roll Constitution saving throws, please.
Who did this roll as?
I see Foe and Three-Toe Jim separately. It looks... Yeah, because Foe has a +0, it looks like, and you have your +5. Both of you fail. Question mark?
Would I be able to, like, as he moved forward, would I be able to use my immobilizing interdict?
Perhaps. Which one? These are on your spell sheet, right?
Yeah. I think. I always get confused with my special interdicts.
Should tell us what. When a target that you have sealed begins to move while you're within range, you can consume a seal. And then it has to make a charisma save. So it'll try to make a charisma save. Rolled a 14, which is one lower than your DC, so we will say that it, yeah. Go ahead and consume your thing, your seal, so that we get the damage. Because it says it takes damage. And I'll put this dude back. And instead, Foe does not need to do the Constitution save, just Jimothy.
Where the heck is the damage, dude? Hold on.
While you figure that
God.
out, Jimothy. Oh man, I gotta
go.
move the elemental.
There we go. Cool.
You take some necrotic damages, and currently you are grappled and restrained by the blood elemental. And that is all for that blood elemental's turn. Trina, it is your go.
I am. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna cast Destructive Wave, and I'm only gonna do the Blood Elementals.
Okay. Real quick, the Baleful Interdict, that's the damage, right?
Yeah.
As your seal explodes, it looks as if it has no real effect except for immobilizing the Blood Elemental.
Of course.
And I'm gonna do Radiant damage.
Ooh.
It says your choice, so I'm only choosing to get the Blood Elementals, but I have a feeling if I click it, it's gonna choose.
Yeah, you don't need to click it. You're within range of all of them.
Yeah.
Alright, so one of them fails, and succeeds. They all calculated. Looks like they calculated correctly. Excellent. I love when Foundry works!
And then the one in the middle, I'll do the Doomsayer damage for. And I'm gonna. Oh, there's a wall there. Can
Yeah,
I
there's a
back up
lot of walls.
to where? Yeah. I guess I'll stay against the. Stay in my.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Hulk-Tier, your turn.
I'm gonna cast level 4 Fireball with bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Hulk-Tier's not fucking around.
And yeah.
Timothy, you need to make this dex throw as well. And since you're restrained, I think you have disadvantage on it, or do you fail?
Wait,
Oh shit, I hit that twice.
You have disadvantage on dex saves.
being inside of it doesn't take the damage?
No,
Aren't
like
I in
you're
full
grappled
cover?
and restrained. You're not full cover.
I
Think
thought I
of
was
your-
inside of it.
No, you're being like, he's in your space, like wrapped around you.
I see.
You're not like suffocating or anything. He doesn't have that ability. You get rid of.
Yeah, I think
this
they all
thing.
took 13 damage. But did the damage type matter, Brady? Because I changed it to bludgeoning. I don't think it did though.
It
I don't think it mattered.
no. One of them succeeded. 2 of them failed. One of them
So is
takes
that-
the Doomsayer damage.
I thought I saw them all take 13 damage though. Was that right?
How do you crit with a fireball?
I hit the thing twice, so
Oh,
ignore the
okay.
second 26. Ignore that one. But yeah, there's 126 on there. That was natural, and I'm just curious because if they fail, they take the full damage, right?
Correct.
Okay, I
Why
thought I
that
saw them all
happens.
take 13.
Hmm.
But
There. That should fix it. I don't think Jim took any. Or did he take? Yeah, it doesn't show Jim taking the damage real quick. Alright, there we go. Jimothy, your turn.
Did you say I'm restrained?
Correct.
So I need to break the restrainment? Which I assume is in...
You don't have to. You can use your action to do so. If you attack while restrained, your attacks have disadvantage is all.
Oh, okay, so grappled is movement 0, restrained is the disadvantage / advantage.
Correct.
I'll take an attack at him. So this is recklessly, of course. As
Okay.
I do.
So a straight roll.
Straight.
Wow. That'll do
Got
it.
him.
And yeah, we'll give him that crit damage. I'm gonna move him to the side just so we don't have him in the way.
So I just imagine like it's wrapped its arms around me. I just pull my axe off my back because I was like caught off guard, and I just like grab it off of my back and slowly cut straight through him. Like I didn't even know he was there.
You watch as the congealed form of the elemental starts to drip, and it starts to drip faster before it's sort of like raining blood, and then it explodes as Jimothy's standing there with his axe held high, and he's like, yeah.
I'll waltz over to this one too, and then attack him. This one will be an advantage.
.21 damage comes across, or well, I forget that your battle axe is not magical.
I know.
So you slice through it, and it's not as
Change
epic.
my birthday present to a cool axe again, since I lost my axe. If that's easier.
That works.
From November 8th.
Yeah, it's been a while, huh? You're supposed to get that grappling hook, and then y'all left those
Then we
dudes.
blew it up.
Man, I was supposed to have a Pokemon right now, but you know, it is what it is.
Babushka, your turn.
Oh, so he didn't die because of the resistance.
Correct.
Is it resistance or immune?
Resistance.
That's good.
Davis, do you want to play D&D?
I'm alright.
A hit, a miss, and a hit. And you're doing the one that Jimothy was attacking, right?
Yes.
Oh, even with the resistance, it died.
Ooh.
Babushka comes up, and she starts to write her name in the congealed blood. But as she's finishing the last letter, it explodes, and it begins to rain blood!
Ooh. Do a dance?
All of you guys are like the vampires in that Blade movie at the club.
At the beginning scene?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh.
That's him. Yeah, that's him. Him up.
Okay. This elemental will come in and consume Babushka and Jimothy. So I need both of you to make a Constitution saving throw, please. Oh, both of you succeed. Let's see. Okay. Instead of trying to finagle y'all's tokens out of the way, I'll just push him right here. You do not get consumed up into his grapple. And yeah, you do not take any damage either. Oh boy.
Plus 10 to con saves.
Familiars can't attack, can they? Don't think they can.
No, not unless you had a special ability.
A touch
that lets
spell. Yeah, I would have to like use a touch spell through them. But I would have to hold my action, wouldn't I?
Pretty much.
Yeah, regardless, I'm just gonna get him out of the way there. That end my turn.
Is it
Oh.
gyms or just he'll just back up.
Okay.
I can't. How do you deselect? I'm like
You
selecting
should be able
both
to
of
just.
them.
You might have to go into your system settings and change it.
Okay,
Otherwise,
I got
press
it.
escape.
No.
Escape should work. Lightbringer.
Alright. We're about to roll up. And we about to since it's a large creature, I hit my claymore twice. The more the merrier. Haha.
Ooh. Actually, you only get to hit it once.
Oh.
Swing again, anyways.
Oh.
You waste the good rolls on you. Alright, so as the last blood elemental explodes into raining blood, the whole laboratory is covered in blood. Further away, it's more of like a light spattering of blood. But all of you are completely drenched. Like as you sort of like hold your arms up and start to try to shake it off, it's almost as if it just won't get off of you.
Yeah, can I press to digitate the blood off of me, please?
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll take you, say a total of 5 minutes to clean yourself.
Okay.
I do so.
Now there's blood everywhere. Surprisingly, that vat of blood is still actually full.
Wham.
Rosie.
What's this?
Oh,
That's not
she's
bad.
eating a plant. Hold on.
Oh, you bet. Are these drawers? I'm gonna look at that. Hello, Pinky. Think there's something in there?
I want to check out the desk. Is there anything in the desk?
I don't know if he's here. I think he went to go look at Rosie.
Oh.
Lady.
What a naughty Rose. She ate some of the roots of the fiddle. Don't tell Ingrid.
Oh shit! Oh no! That's not good.
Bitch ass dog. Would you
no,
ask
nothing
something
sounds
about
good.
the...
I want to investigate the desk.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you rolled...
Sad.
Yeah. But obviously on that desk, you can tell that it's a spot where somebody seems to write stuff down. They sometimes have a seat.
Wow.
They might kick their feet back up. It's really hard to tell exactly what they do since it's covered in blood right now. But Babushka, on the other hand, your perception, you notice that this table has a drawer that seems to be opened.
It's open. Well, what's in it?
As you open it, you see a what looks to be a notebook, a leather-bound notebook.
Didn't mean to do that. Sorry.
Oh, lies.
No, I'm like,
Ooh.
I keep forgetting to use I'm using my keypad.
Do you want to hear that, Kevin? that what you want to hear?
Yeah.
You want to hear the Dark
Exactly.
Souls death sound? I have stats for a blood dragon.
Let's just see what's on the
Oh
tables.
my god.
How about we just see what's on the tables? How
I
about that?
just messing with you.
No, he's not. I have them.
He's
too.
really not.
Jimothy, your rage subsides.
Oh, I didn't know I was raged the whole time. I forget
Yeah,
it lasts so
it's a
long.
minute, yeah. Babushka, you pull out the leather-bound notebook. Tolktir, you look over there, and what you see are a lot of sort of restraining devices, like chains and of that nature, as well as what look to be shears, and a hammer, a chisel, some knives.
Take 'em.
And you couldn't tell, but the table's soaked with blood currently. But the sort of center of the table looks to be a little darker than the rest.
I clean off the fresh blood.
And you can see that it's blood stains that make it darker.
Let's see.
Babushka, as you start to flip through the notebook, you can't read any of it.
Oh.
You're like, these are a bunch of symbols. I don't know what these mean.
Is this important to anybody in this room? A book?
Can I read the book?
What's the
I'm gonna go on a
language?
limb and say it's not halfling.
Tolktir, you look at it and you're like, I don't know what the fuck that is. Lightbringer, you look, you don't know what the fuck that is.
Wow.
Three-Toed Jim, you take a look and you're like, oh, yeah, I have no fucking clue. But Trina,
Yo.
you can read Sylvan.
Yeah.
This book is written in Sylvan.
Oh, wow. Okie dokie.
We need you.
I can read it. Can I have it?
Yeah, it'll take you approximately 5 minutes to read the whole thing.
Okay.
So as you start going through it, let me
I'll
have
just
everyone.
read it aloud as I am reading it, so
Okay.
everyone is on the same page.
Okay. While you're doing that, everyone else roll me a perception check. As you start to walk around the room and look at more stuff.
Wow.
Some really good rolls. Really
We
good
are
rolls.
a perceptive brunch.
Hey guys, you see this right here?
Yeah, actually, Lightbringer, you and Three-Toed Jim and Foe, actually, as you guys are looking around, you find a latch that opens up a door on the right side here.
Neato.
And it shows a spiral staircase. But back to Trina. Trina starts to read from the very beginning, Experiment 1084. The folks from Krago that I've received as of late won't be missed, but unfortunately their lackluster diets have left them scrawny. Barely enough blood to fill one of my containers for my own personal consumption. Nonetheless, I was able to buy a lot of them off of the slave auction, so they should be able to make me an elemental or two. Experiment number 1085. I've hit the jackpot today. An elven ambassador from the north, for whatever reason, decided to make a trip to the Bloodsand Plateau. And I was able to send my lackeys out at night to raid his camp and take him back. His blood has been some of the most pure refining that I've ever created. So much so that I've bottled up some and put it in my special spots to make sure it really absorbs the magic from these blood gems that lie within the center of the plateau. I do believe that I'm on the brink of curing my vampirism. But until then, this blood magic, this necromancy will have to do. Experiment number 1800, or 1086. This one didn't work out as well. For whatever reason, orcs don't seem to be able to tame themselves even when they're dead. The blood ended up ruining countless elementals that I've already had at my disposal, so now I'm going to have to start a whole new batch and begin breeding my army from scratch yet again. I always knew orcs to be filthy creatures, but I didn't think that their blood was as filthy. But I guess the more you know. Experiment number 1800, or not 8, I keep saying 87. I think I finally figured it out. It's not the quality of the blood, but the quality and the quantity of the blood. Somehow I was able to take one of the wealthy mages, one of the nobilities, and lure him out here all alone. And he actually gave me some of his blood as a token of appreciation for showing him what I've been working on. What he didn't know, however, was that I wasn't going to let him leave, no. So he has become one of my finest experiments, and I've actually used that to create 2. And they will stand guard over my crypt during the times that I'm asleep. Any intruders that find their way to the top somehow are going to be in for a nasty surprise. It's also allowed me to learn a couple new spells. I need more of this. I need to somehow trick more of the wizarding nobles to come out here, to pay me a visit. Show them the Bloodplane plateaus are not all that bad. Experiment 1088. The page is torn out. And then there's no more writing.
Ooh, it's mysterious.
Well, I guess there is a rude awakening at the top of the stairs, guys.
That's it?
Well, and whoever's here is a vampire and can do magic.
Oh. Okay.
Vampire?
I look around and go, you don't say.
Yeah, well, apparently they've been doing this for a long time. And they're building an army?
Well,
let's split up, gang.
there's only one staircase.
Busted.
How about you guys get ready? I'll send my spectral image up there, and I'll see what's going on. And I will do so, Brady.
Okay. So it goes around and around, and then it gets to right there. It gets to the top where there's a door. Doesn't seem to be locked, but your spectral image can't do anything with it. And what you do notice is that this door it doesn't even have a crack on the bottom. It's very flush with the tile. Almost as if it's like a liquid tight.
Oh, okay.
bet there's blood inside.
I say there's a door up there. We gotta go open it.
Should we figure out how to open the front door first, just so that we have a way to get out if we need to?
That's a smart idea.
As you look at the locking mechanism, it seems to somehow have rusted when it locked itself. So it would take a great deal of force to break it.
Let me try doing this, Brady. I'm gonna cast telekinesis on the door.
Okay.
Try to just push it, like just fling it out.
Go ahead and cast the spell, and let's see. Okay. So yeah, you guys watch as Tolktir holds out his hand, and as he's looking towards the door, you see him sort of like his hand starts to shake, and as his hand is vibrating and shaking, the door starts to vibrate and shake, and then it blasts away, opening up the door, actually taking the other door with it.
Yeah, just fling that shit 60 feet away.
Good job, Tolktir.
Yep. Okay. Well, that's one way out. Let's see. Let's go on upstairs then, I guess.
Alrighty.
Okay. So, as you guys head upstairs,
I'm casting mirror image before we go upstairs.
okay. Cram you all in this tiny little space. Why is it doing that? Hopefully by next session I can figure out why the sound is working the way it is, because it shouldn't be doing that. But as you guys go up the stairs, actually give me a marching order. I guess who's left on the stairs?
I would be. I think I want to be last because I'm the only one who can't see in the dark.
Okay.
I'll be in front of him.
Is Jimothy
I'll
leading the
be-
charge?
Jimothy always leads the charge.
Okay. I should do.
I ain't gonna lie. Am I the only one who hears Joe super low?
I don't hear him at all.
Yeah, 'cause, like on my end, I just hear this.
My microphone was pretty far away. Is this better?
That's better. Yeah, because like for the past like 15 minutes, it was like.
I said Jimothy always leads the way.
I heard it. Okay. So Jimothy, do you see the door? Are you able to open the door? Or do I need to press it for you? I don't know if your token's like... So as you open the door...
Vampire spawn!
Going to actually just delete the walls to make it a little more dramatic.
Vampire.
Dramatic.
You open up the door, and you see two vampires spawn that looked like they were working on something, but they turn, cast a glance at you, show their fangs, and that's where we're gonna end tonight's session.
Woo!
In a blood tower. Cool.
I'm totally gonna kill the vampire spawn by putting him in that Iron Maiden.
We'll see.
How to do.
In that, and in that.
Yeah.
Excellent.
See, what happens with the music is it won't play until I go to the music tab section of it. Like literally, if I'm like on the chat and looking at the chat, it won't play anything. But as soon as I go to the music tab, then it starts playing.
Interesting. Yeah, like I've got music playing right now, but I don't hear it. But when I refresh, I definitely will. And it's really annoying.
Do you really believe?
Well,
Boy, what are you doing here?
There we go. That song works. Yeah, I gotta figure out what that is. Somebody was thinking that it's probably a mod that's doing it, and that's probably it, honestly. So I'm gonna have to do some experimentation with that. But let me end my stream. I will be right back. And Kevin, do you need to talk to us at all about your one shot?
Yes.
Okay. Let me end my stream. I'll be right back, and then you can do that. Be right back. All right. Thanks everyone for coming out. Hopefully you had a good old time. Yes, this is the Bloodstone Tower. It's actually a product by Cobalt Press, where they, I think they just made 12 different towers full of like random stuff. So this is one of them, which happened to work perfectly with the setting. Like literally, they're on the Bloodplane Plateau or the Bloodsand Plateau currently. So the Bloodstones, the blood orb, the blood crystal, the blood gems, all of that stuff is like in the center of this plateau. And this vampire dude that they're about to meet, who honestly is probably going to be a pushover, just because that's that's how it goes. When you have one, well, no, he's got some really dope creatures with them, so it should be fine. But we'll see. Anyway, that should happen next session, hopefully. And then I believe they go and visit Ndarog. And if they don't visit Ndarog, then they're probably going to end up going back to Krago. Either way, it's going to be wonderful. So, thanks for coming out. Hopefully you had a good time. Until we see you. Peace.